Hello sports fans, it is Tuesday, June the 24th, the year 2014, and as always, a lot to get to in the sports world, so let's get it going right now. Great to be back with you guys. Took me 2 days to recover from the United States blowing that game against Portugal, as the United States on Sunday ties Portugal 2-2 in Brazil. The United States was a hair away from advancing and going on to the knockout stage. Portugal basically scores with no time left in the game, and now the United States has work to do. Let's go through it real quick. Early in the game, Portugal scores to take a 1-0 lead. Cameron for the United States, an awful turnover. I don't know what he's doing there. I mean, that was just one of the worst kicks in World Cup history. Basically kicks it right to a Portugal player. Portugal puts it in. They go up 1-0. The United States responds well. They're putting all sorts of pressure on Portugal, but they can't score. Then in the second half, the United States gets 2 goals. They tied at 1. They go ahead 2-1, and you're sitting there going, wow, the United States is going to advance. They've responded well after falling behind 1-0. They're going to get this win. Portugal doesn't look so great. And what happens with basically no time left in stoppage time? Michael Bradley has an awful turnover in the midfield. You just have to kick the ball out of bounds there, just kick it somewhere. He lets the Portugal player take it away from him. They get it to Ronaldo up the right sideline. No one's around him. I have no idea with time running out how you leave Ronaldo open in space there. Ronaldo goes up the right sideline, sends a perfect cross into the box. Portugal's striker puts it in with basically no time left, ties the game at 2, and that's where it ends. What is the United States defense doing there? There is one Portugal striker in the box, and there are 4 U.S. defenders who let him get behind him. How in the world do you let someone with no time left get behind you? 4 U.S. defenders. Cameron again, he made another major mistake. Gonzalez, who was just subbed in, throw him into the mix. I couldn't believe the United States let one Portugal striker be 4 of their defenders with basically no time left. And who's on Ronaldo? There is no time left in the game, yet he is wide open on the right sideline. And Michael Bradley, kick the ball out of bounds. Do anything there. The clock is going to run out. You can't let them take the ball away that easily there and start a break up the field. So if there was ever a terrible tie, this was it for the United States. They were on to the next round. They were going to take the lead in the group. Now they have all sorts of work to do. Let's go through it real quick. Right now in the group, Germany and the United States have 4 points. Ghana and Portugal have 1. All the teams are alive. They both play on Thursday, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Here's how the United States gets in, and here's how they don't. If the United States wins, they get in and they win the group. If they tie, Germany wins the group, but the United States still advances. So they're pretty good there. If Ghana and Portugal tie, the United States will advance. If Portugal beats Ghana, most likely the United States will advance even if they lose, because I don't think Portugal can catch the United States on goal differential. Remember, Portugal's like -4 in goal differential. It'll take a Herculean effort to make up that goal differential. If the United States loses 1-0 and Ghana wins 1-0, the United States will still advance. So the United States has all sorts of possibilities to get in. Now, here's the one window they left open, and it really involves Ghana. If the United States loses 1-0 and Ghana wins by multiple goals, Ghana will advance. If the United States loses by multiple goals and Ghana wins, Ghana will advance. And here's another one. If the United States loses 1-0 and Ghana wins 2-1, Ghana will advance. If the United States loses 2-1 and Ghana wins 2-1, the United States will advance. But if the United States loses 2-1 and Ghana wins 3-2, Ghana will advance. So there are some open windows here, because remember, you change the tiebreakers with goals scored and who scores and all that. It's very convoluted. But the tiebreakers change with every goal that's scored. So there is one big open window that could really haunt the United States, and that game against Portugal could really come back to bite them. Because when you look at it, the United States could very easily lose to Germany, and they could very easily lose by multiple goals, and Ghana can beat Portugal by multiple goals. Remember, Germany has not won the group. They have not advanced yet. They came off a tie to Ghana. They're going to be a very angry team. They have an extra day's rest. United States played in the Amazon. We'll see how much that takes out of them. They have a short week here to prepare. And then on the other side, to me, Ghana looks much better than Portugal. I mean, Ghana could have very easily beat Germany. Portugal was very lucky to tie the United States. Now, give them credit. They didn't give up. They tied the game. But I can very easily see Ghana winning by a couple goals here. So it is danger time for the United States. They have a lot of ways in, but they left one big window open. So once again, let's recap it. United States wins, they advance, and they win the group. The United States ties, Germany wins the group, but the United States still advances. Portugal and Ghana tie, even if the United States loses, the United States will advance. If the United States loses and Portugal wins, most likely the United States will advance because I don't think Portugal can catch them on goal differential. Now, if the United States loses 1-0 and Ghana wins 1-0, the United States still advances. So there's a bunch of ways they can get in. Here's how they don't, real quick. Again, the United States loses 1-0, Ghana wins by multiple goals. Or the United States loses by multiple goals and Ghana wins 1-0. The United States won't advance there. And another one, if the United States loses 1-0 and Ghana wins 2-1, Ghana will advance because they will have that higher goals scored. So there is a lot of stuff going on here. You got all sorts of stuff. I'm going to have my two TVs set up, ESPN and ESPN2, simultaneously Thursday, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. You're going to be glued to both of these games. I mean, the real key here for the United States, don't lose by multiple goals and hope that Ghana doesn't win by multiple goals. That's what you're really hoping for. I mean, I don't know. It could go either way. I mean, it really could go either way. I could see Ghana winning by a couple goals. I could see the United States losing by a couple. I can't see the United States beating Germany. That's the thing. I just can't even see them getting a tie. So to me, I think they're going to lose. So you hope they only lose 1-0 and maybe Ghana only wins 1-0. But it is going to be dicey. I mean, it is going to be a rough couple of hours on Thursday, but hey, the United States had it right there for them. They let it slip away. Let's hope it doesn't haunt them. Remember, this is the last week of group play at the World Cup. Then we go to the knockout round. How about Mexico? How about Mexico beating Croatia yesterday 3-0? What a job by Mexico. They barely got into the World Cup. They needed help in the qualifying from the United States just to make the World Cup. And then they come up with a very good performance in this World Cup. They looked really good yesterday against Croatia. They tied Brazil. Mexico peaking at the right time. They will play the Netherlands. A big game coming up. Italy and Uruguay. Italy moves on if they win. Uruguay moves on if they win. If they tie, Italy will advance. I mean, what a tremendous game that is. So you got a lot of good stuff coming up in soccer. And Brazil already advanced to the knockout round. They will play Chile, who also advanced. So that's kind of where you are in your soccer. It's going to be an exciting week of soccer, especially on Thursday for me and the USA fans. It is going to be, I mean, it is going to be sweating it out time. I mean, both TVs will be set up. I mean, there's going to be a lot of drama. Okay, so that's where you are in your World Cup. Real quick in the baseball, American League, Toronto still leads the East. Baltimore and the Yankees second and third. Detroit has retaken the Central Division. Kansas City in second. In the West, it's still Oakland, LA playing well in second, Seattle playing well in third. National League East, Washington, Atlanta, Miami, those are your top three teams. As far as the Central, it's still Milwaukee over St. Louis, and the West, still San Francisco over the Dodgers. Dodgers starting to sneak up just a little bit. As far as some big series in baseball, Yankees, Toronto, Dodgers, Kansas City, Washington, Milwaukee, might want to keep an eye on those tonight. NBA draft coming up this week. I mean, just like the NFL draft, I can't wait till the NBA draft is over. I can't take any more of this. I just can't with Embiid, being hurt and who's going to take him now and who's going to take the number one, who's going to be picked first. And I just can't take it anymore. Just get the draft over with. No surprise, Carmelo Anthony opts out. We'll see what he does. I'd be shocked if he goes back to the Knicks. Another big surprise, LeBron James opts out. More drama with him. We'll see what he does, if he's going to go back to the Heat, if he's going to go somewhere else. We'll keep an eye on that. Wimbledon is underway. Wake me up when they get to the semifinals. I mean, what a joke. I mean, Wimbledon, there is nothing going on in these early rounds. I mean, let's put it this way. Is there any doubt you're going to get like a Murray-Novak semifinal? Is there any doubt at all? And I don't think Nadal's going to win Wimbledon. He's not good on grass. Big transition coming over from, clay when Nadal's great over to grass. So I don't think Nadal's going to win it. Federer is certainly not going to win it at his advanced age. Who else is going to win it besides Murray or Novak? I mean, who else can you pick on the men's side? And on the women's side, it's no better. Let me guess, Serena and Sharapova. So Wimbledon, wake me up when they get to the semifinals. Real quick on the golf, I got to eat a little crow. Michelle Wie, who I've been very, very on, the last few years. I said she was very overrated. She used to play against the men, and I was like, why? She can't even beat the women. She finally won her first major. She wins the U.S. Open, so nice job by Michelle Wie. We'll see if she can play consistently well like that. As far as the College World Series, I did watch it last night. Game 1, best of 3 in Omaha. Vanderbilt beat Virginia 9-8 in Game 1, so Vanderbilt 1 win away from a College World Series championship. Virginia has to win the next 2. Game 2 tonight. Make sure you watch that. Okay, that's where you are. You guys are all caught up. I will talk to you guys sometime after the United States-Germany game. We'll see if the United States has advanced to the knockout stage, or we'll see if the United States is packing their bags and heading home. Let's hope they're not heading home. That Portugal game, I still haven't gotten over it. They were a hair away from celebrating. Let it slip away. The United States soccer, men and women, I'll tell you, they never make it easy. They always make it exciting, though. So we'll keep an eye on it. Make sure you watch it on Thursday. Make sure you watch some of these other games before the United States game. Italy, Uruguay, big game coming up. Make sure you check that out. Talk to you guys real soon. Thanks for the support. Stay safe. Enjoy the games. Talk to you soon. Take care.